Hello to all the Libras and all the Scorpios that have clicked in to check out this video. This reading is for people that were born on the Libra Scorpio cusp. Alright, we're going to get a message in from Oracle for Libra, a message from Oracle for Scorpio, a message from Tarot for Libra, a message from Tarot for Scorpio, leading up to your best path to follow with Clarifier. Okay, that's how it's going to go down. Thanks for checking in. We're going to start out on the Libra side of things and find out what is the Oracle message for Libra. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. My intention for these readings is always to wish you all the best in abundant, happy trails, happy travels, happiness, right? I always 3 or 4 different words, but the long and short of it is I want happiness, and I want you guys to feel happy. I felt that it's like sometimes they get 2 come off the top, right? We'll do our best. It's coming in from Libra. We've got dry desert and sad embrace, okay? Because on the front degrees of Libra, on the other side, we had a little bit of conflict and a little bit of heartache. So this sad embrace and this dry desert is kind of speaking to a very empty feeling. There's sorrow in this, and there's emptiness in this. And like, that's harsh to say that, right? But what there's these cards are like oracle messages. They're not just like saying things are crappy, but what it's saying is we have to make sure that we are nurturing our emotional self at this time. We cannot run the risk of staying in sorrow or feeling that we're left high and dry emotionally, or sometimes maybe it's been too long since we've had certain emotional fulfillments that we long for, that we desire for, even subconsciously. All right, this is like that feeling of like Libra is bringing in some solitude, some loneliness even into this for those of you that applies to. But we got to try and find out why that is. All right, what's got you feeling sad and empty, and you'll know it. These cards are saying that we nurture, though. We have to take care of ourselves, and we have to tell ourselves that no matter how bad an external environment may be, or maybe we're feeling some sort of emptiness from a guilt or an anxiety that has come along as a result of things that, maybe the situation just played out too fast and harsh words got spoken, and there's an emptiness. We have to find a way to nurture ourselves through the painful times, okay? Those are some difficult cards to see up there. Okay, let's see what's coming in from the Scorpio side. Wow, Libra, that's a tricky one. What we're going to say to that is, I think that there needs to be some realization, some new way of recognizing things, seeing things, or counting blessings, so to speak. Not being so overly, I feel, pessimistic sometimes. Okay, wow, look on the other side. What have we got here? We got card number 26, happy, happy. Are some of you putting up a false front? Do some of you pretend to be happy when really you're not, just so that you don't have these people maybe saying, well, what's wrong? What's the matter all the time, right? Are you having trouble finding someone you can go to express your true emotions and your true selves? Because when you do, there's happiness abound, right? But almost the feeling is it's like a veil. It's like it's a curtain that's being worn. And when you're trying to get out there, you're maybe, pretending you're to be happy, and then you wish that you could just really tell people exactly how you feel. For some of you, you may just be feeling a lot of weight on your shoulders, and a tough time seeing the end to a situation, okay? But all the while, you're not letting on how you're feeling. This happy, happy card is like, yeah, sometimes you are genuinely happy, right? And sometimes, if you're maybe being social and you're out around people and you have lots to do and lots of stimulation, then there's certain happiness that does occur, right? Or that sort of the side of you that just chooses to be complacent maybe in emotions too, right? This is the end goal, is happy, happy. So those are some interesting messages. Let's go back to Libra, see what the message is from Tarot for the Libra side. What's coming in from Libra for Tarot, this reading. Oh my goodness, I'm so many fingers. And when this happens, Tarot kind of wants to tell a bit of a story, right? we've got the Hangman. So something here that you feel is faded, like it was beyond your control. Maybe some of you lost a lover to a war or a situation where maybe it's, or they're a workaholic or they're a soldier or something, is a feeling I have here. We've got the Knight of Swords. Maybe things just, yeah, like I said, ended too quickly. Some harsh words were spoken over some bad feelings, and now there hasn't been any communication. Two people maybe got into a relationship and got really hot and heavy and really involved, and then somebody pulled back, is the feeling I have. And then, like, it was kind of a real shakeup. Maybe you had just, like, moved in with one another and then realized, oh my God, we're incompatible. You're incompatible with somebody. Here's something more to balance you out from the Scorpio side. Intuitively, maybe you knew it, right? But there was a refusal to do anything about it until a situation bubbled over. There may not have been as much communication in regards to it, okay? I don't know where that comes from, Libra, but that's just the story that Tarot's telling with that. So let me know in the comments section how well these are resonating with you, if at all, because, you know, as a reader, I just got to see what's coming up here. We'll feather it together and away it goes. So, the Tarot, the message from Tarot from Scorpio. All right, this is the Five of Cups. Rough go. So there could be some esteem issues at hand. Things might have gotten out of hand where it's like somebody could have been used in a situation. It could have been you, and my heart goes out to you on this situation where it's like you were feeling this way about a relationship for a long time, but you weren't letting on. Like there was this zero communication. So in the end, when it all boiled over, it was kind of like you realized that it was preventable. There was something you could have done about it, or if we would have addressed the situation a lot sooner, it could have happened with like sort of less drama or less hurt or something to that nature. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here for these cards. And what's coming in? So this is the best path to follow. This is you now, in the Leo Scorpio cusp. This is what you want to be doing. All right, you want to be moving on. All right, with this Three of Fire that's come in here, and you've also got the Seven of Air, which means some of you are going to have to sort of protect your stuff, or if there's been a separation and there was cohabitation, and you're gonna kind of want to make sure whatever is fair here. Or if somebody has been guilty of maybe like using you, you want to kind of get some restitution for that, or compensation is almost a feeling I got with that. All right, and you should do that actively. You should do it soon. All right, and now you've got the Queen of Fire. She showed up on this side too. So there's a helper in all this. Maybe you're just helping a friend through this, or this is resonating and you're like, oh my goodness, this is my bestie, or this is my brother or my sister. This best path to follow cards are showing like, please do go help. There's somebody here that needs to be more grounded. They need to realize that whatever has occurred here is not the be-all, end-all. We can hit the reset button, just get grounded and pursue some new goals and realize that this is a learning experience. This isn't like you haven't driven like 800 miles the wrong way in the dry desert. You know, it's a simple turnaround is all that we really need to do, because whatever we were perceiving as a be-all, end-all obviously wasn't that. It was just an end-all. There was no be-all there to begin with, kind of thing. Okay, so let's just get one more clarifier here for best path to follow for people on Scorpio and Libra cusp. A decision. Some of you have got to make the decision to do this. If you're feeling these certain ways, or like if this is your heart crying out, or if you're going to bed and question like, is your life fated to be this? That's not usually like really like the most healthy thing to do, because we will always want to find that balance between taking control of our lives and letting go of control of our lives. It's that constant ebb and flow as we move through it, right? If we're gripping on too tight, then there's certain healings, there's certain things that cannot occur, and we've let go too loosely and someone's just walking on us, then we need to stand up. Whatever side of the coin is being on, this is a tough one, but I think you guys you've got that inner strength here on the Libra side, okay? And I want you guys to there it is. The strength behind the fate, the strength to change your fate, to change your conditions, right? Stand up and take that power back. This Three of Fire really speaks out of me too. He's just like, peace, I'm out of here. I don't even care, right? Like that sort of thing. I'm liberating myself, setting myself free, that sort of thing. Okay? Well, I hope this made sense for some of you. Know that I love you all, and we'll see you next time.